God has blessed you with so many things. God has given you so many things. What are you going to do with this? We have many guests from Taiwan. Hello, Taiwan. There are Taiwan students. They are doing club events. There are students from Taiwan coming here for a week or for 3 days to visit villages, to bring the good news to the people. Far away from Taiwan, come here for 3 days during Christmas to bring the good news to the people. And some friends from Singapore, from Korea, they come here to bring the good news. So, what are you going to do, individually or family, to bring the good news to the people, to make Jesus more real to the people? This is the first thing. The second thing is that whenever you want to move forward, there are always challenges, there are always obstacles, there are always problems. Last, when Bishop Michael started his program, he was very healthy. But then soon he got cancer. So he suffered a lot every day. Every year he usually comes here, but because of his cancer, it's not very regular now. With all good plans, sometimes we have problems, challenges, and I was very happy because many people want to join us. But last week on Thursday night, I got a snake bite. How can the snake bite me? It's real. Snake. I was limping for 1 week because of the snake. Why? There are so many things. You want to do good, but so many challenges, so many problems. Maybe you can also think, what are the challenges that you meet? What are the problems that you face? Are you willing to face this for our mission to bring the good news to the people? Are you willing to obey Jesus? Are you willing to carry his cross to bring the good news? This is the second point. So please also reflect on the possible problems, challenges that you'll meet in the coming years so that we can become better instruments. The third point that I want to invite you to reflect is, this is the end of the year. Let us think about the many blessings that God has given us. So many blessings, so many graces, so much goodness from God. What are we going to do to thank Him? Christmas is a time for sharing, a time for giving, a time for rejoicing. What are we going to do to bring the good news, to bring the joy of Christmas real out of people? Father, you want to add something? Clap your hand for Father Thomas.
Thank you, Mother Eddie. Little sharing from me. It is relevant for us and for me especially. What is the meaning Christmas for us and for you and especially for me? Dear brothers and sisters, Christmas here in Siem Reap, also for me it is first time because it is my starting mission in Cambodia to be to work in the Battambang diocese, and I still learn Khmer language. I stay in Phnom Penh, but for 1 week I help Father Harry to Christmas ministry. In my reflection, it is true that in Christmas, Jesus really to be my bridge, because with Jesus, we know that we can pray through Jesus to God, to our Father. And the main message for me is, if I really enjoy or joy with the Christmas, that I also can to be united with another, with our neighbor, with our family, and also with our duty or our work, especially for me. For me, in the first year in Cambodia, I should learn Khmer language, it means. But for me, it is not easy. I found some difficult how to pronounce well. But it is for me still to be my duty I should faithful to the experience is when I conversation or just what is to make it means I found it is a little experience that for me it is, I remember again that I should faithful in my duty. At the time, in Khmer language they have some sound is almost similar. For example, they say for street is plow. But sometimes I still wrong to pronunciation. I say plow. So it is different. Plow is street, but I say plow. It means stupid. So when I say today to youth when he will go out, I say sobai tam plow. It means good trip, but because I wrong pronunciation, so I say not good trip, but good trip for the stupid. So flow and flow, it is different, and for me it is still difficult. So today for me Christmas is when I know that I still should learn Khmer language more hard. It is the main meaning for me that I still need time to learn little by little the Khmer language, and I hope after 1 year I learn Khmer. I love to learn Khmer. I really can express the bridges of God to work in the Cambodia and with the joyful, like the shepherd, the joyful and dancing. It is my little sharing my life about the Christmas today. Thank you.
The father asked me to say a few words, but I did not prepare anything. So I try to tell you what is Christmas for me. Two things, maybe. The first is that I always admire more and more that the one who has created the heaven and the earth, all the stars and all the cosmos, wanted to become a little child among us. It is such a difference between the God Almighty and the little child who comes to in Christmas, and only because he was in love of each of us. God loved us before the creation of the world, and he wanted to come and to make us his children. We are children of God. That is the first thing, and I think we have not enough of all of life to meditate, to contemplate that fact that we are children of God because Jesus who came here. The second thing is that the creator of the world did not come as a king. He could have come as a king. We have a lot of kings in the world, but he came as a little child, and all his life he was a slave. He came to serve, and he died like a slave. And it is an example he gave us that we are on earth not to have power, but to help and to serve as Jesus did.